Hello everyone, welcome back to Polly's Pretties. I've come to you today because I have a couple of hauls here. One I already dug into and started playing with, and no, it is not really from Amazon Prime. This is from someplace else entirely, but I had to hide the things in a box so I could use the things when people weren't watching. So we'll go with Temu first, and then we'll go with the other one. So on Temu they had these little lights, and they're, I don't know if you can see them, little hearts, red and pink on the same thing. And you put batteries in them, and I got 3 of those because I thought they'd be cute, and they do light up really neat. Unfortunately, I don't have any batteries to show you right now. So there's those. Then, let me get in here. And this is going to be a big mess to show you at first. So I'm just going to start pulling it out, and then I'll put it back away. Those were already shown in another one. And I've already used some of this stuff. So let me just pull some of this out here, and I'll show you as we go what it is, how I used it, if I can show it to you, and we'll just go from there. Sorry, I know this is probably pretty loud. I want to get into all this here and get it all shown. Okay, I think I'm almost to the bottom here. Okie dokie, there we go. I'll leave that open, I'll put it back as I go. So this came with a set of beadable pens. And I wanted to try my hand at it. This has the big bubblegum style beads. There's some tassels. And there was a few little dangle pieces so you could put dangles on them. And that's what that is. So let me get that back down in there. Then, okay, so that takes care of those. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the ones are that went with this set, so I don't show you the same thing 100 times. Anyway, okay, I guess we'll just have to go through it as we go through it, because they're not all coming together the way that they need to. But anyway, that's all right. We'll just go through it. Then I got these. There they are. So you saw I got the beadable pens and some beads that goes with them. I'm going to take one of these out so you can really see what it is. It's actually a little keychain on this end. And then, if I can get my fingers out of the way, you bead the little piece here. So I got a pack of those to bead up as well. And then, which way to go next? So I had bought a pack of these, and there was only 5 in the pack. And these are big focal silicone beads. So it's like the focal point to put on whatever project you're working on. I'm going to take one out so you can see what they actually are. Like I said, I only bought 5 because I wasn't sure whether I would like them or not. But, okay, there we go. But there's what the bead looks like itself. So there was those. Okay. And then I'll take one of these out and show you. These are also beads. Whoops. If I quit dropping it, maybe. And these are like fuzzy beads. And I thought they were cute. And they come in like all kinds of colors. And, okay, where's this at? There we go. You get 50 colors in this one, at least if you choose the 50. Okay. Then I got these focal beads, and I think you get 10. Yeah, 10 pieces in this one. And I'll show you what that looks like. And that's what that focal bead looks like. Okay, so other than the red pens, I got a set of Valentine ones too. And like, here's one of the Valentine pin bases. There we go, so you can see it. It's a real light pink. Then there's a real pretty purple. Then there's the red and white. Has hearts. Then here was the white that has like pink, purple, and hearts like that. And then here's one of the black pins. Then I had bought like a Christmas pack and it had the gold and a green and red. Trying to clean up some of this as I go so that it's not right there and everything. In the red pack, there was also pink ones like this. And then I also ended up getting a pack that was fairy ones. I'm trying to find all these same ones. And the fairy ones, I can actually show you what one of them looks like, but they came with bases that had like this really light teal and then a darker teal. And then they had sunflower base ones and then super light pink ones. So that was those. And they actually look, well, at least this one looks like this, because this is my pen that I saved for me. I made one for my daughter and one for my mother-in-law. Let me see where I'm at, okay. And then here's the beads that I used on the fairy pen. They just have different colors, and then there's the fairy focal bead. And then I'll show you out of here so you'll be able to see. These, I bought a whole bag of these. They're all different colors, and they have the bigger holes in them, but they're the like rondelle looking ones. And then the other ones I got, which I got 2 bags of because they didn't come very many to a bag, are, I'm going to get it up right here so you can see what it really is, are little jingle bell beads. And there you go. So I had gotten 2 little bags of those to try to make some for Christmas. But there's that. And now if I ever get this bag, you know, I'm not even, just, no. Okay. Okay. And then I got, these are beadable bookmarks. You bead this piece here, and this piece goes in your book. So I got some of those. And these are just the bags to put the pins in once they're made. So that takes care of that. And then, I got a bunch of these. They're like nylon cord necklaces. I can show you a black one here. They're kind of like this, except these are colorful. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different bags of those. I haven't worked with any of those yet. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bags of the black. Then I got a little jar, I guess is what this is called, of these little silicone beads like this to use. So put that over there. And then we get to this stuff. And I'm not going to take some of this out of the bag because there's no way to like fix it. If I do, I'm just going to try to get one loose to show you what this is. These are like, I think they call them eye screws. And these are the tiny, tiny ones. It looks like, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. looks like that right there. It's a little screw. I use those in jewelry making. And then this was a upside down maybe. This is 20 pieces, and these are beads. They're very small, but I thought they were really cute. If I can get it in here to get, okay. Maybe my big fingers won't get in the way. They're little hearts, and they have, I don't know if you'll be able to see the hole in these. They have little tiny holes that go through. So I got some of those to work with. Come on, close. Thank you. And then, this one. Because it's easier to open than the others. This was a 10-pack mix, meaning, mixed colors. And I haven't used any of these yet, but I thought they were super, super stinking cute. There they are. It's a little star bead with almost like little sequins inside of it. And those are to go on charms, necklaces, what have you. And like I said, all this stuff was from Temu. No, I'm not an affiliate anymore. I actually quit their program due to mishandling of my account. So, and then I got these, which are, how many was this? 12 pieces in this. And they're little red lips. I thought they were super cute. And then this one I can't open because it won't seal back up, and I don't want to lose them, so I'm going to try to just find one. Hopefully one will work. Okay, here we go. They're little hearts that say love. And they come in all different colors. And then last, well, not last, but almost last but not least, I bought one die, and it's the XOXO. And then I bought a package of the stands for the pens, and they came 3 to a pack. And these are the acrylic clear stands that you put them on. And I have had fun making pens and bookmarks and keychains, just to say. This is a necklace cord from another time where we got a necklace from a friend of mine. So that was all of the Temu. Let me get it closed back up before I have company, because I've been keeping it on the low here, because I've already been working on Yule for next year, and birthdays and Valentine's, well, in bulk, not Valentine's Day. Okay, so the next place I got was from Peachy Cheap, and since I'm in here now, I can take it all out of the bag. I think I'm going to keep that bag, though. So, I'll lay it there. Alright. In this set from Peachy Cheap, we have a set of chipboard accents. It doesn't tell me how many's in here, but there's a good few. I think it tells you. It says, "Let's Go Anywhere." And it was made by Lori Whitlock. And this was Echo Park. And here's what the sheet looks like. And like I said, they're chipboard. They're really neat. So there's that. There's a piece I keep putting over here because I want to show it last. Then we have the Let's Go Anywhere frames and tags. And there's what it looks like inside. And then we have they just call these holiday die cut wood pieces, but it's different little wood trees. And then you also get, and let me see if I can get the plastic off this so I can actually show you some of the paper, if my fingernails and everything work together tonight. Ugh, come on. Yeah. Okay, I think I finally got it. Alrighty. And this is the Let's Go Anywhere 6x6 paper pad. There's their front cover. And, whoa. Some of the pages in here are like this. and that one has a black background. They are double-sided. Here's a little cut-apart page. Sorry, my hand's probably making a mess out of it. There's a black page there on the background. Here's another page. I thought this was just a really cute kit. I really did. Here's a red and with white polka dots. What does that one say? Oh, the Great Outdoors. Okay, I almost couldn't see that. But that's what the paper pad kind of looks like. And then last but not least, you get a set of stamps from Little Lumberjack by Lori Whitlock. And these are the photopolymer ones. And some of them say, the bravest thing you can be is yourself. Be brave and courageous. Adventure. You look even better with a beard. Be bold. Channel the flannel. Adventure in the 1989 Great Outdoors. Chopping wood and looking good. Adventure. Bear cub. Handsome little man. And here is what the stamp set looks like. And I just couldn't resist the stamp set. I thought it was really cute. And that is what I've gathered for my crafting abilities and needs in the last bit here. As y'all know, the Hubs has been laid off since mid-December, early December. And they just had their welcome back meeting, and he starts back to work Monday. As I film this is Saturday, the 11th. So he'll be going back to work for the first time after being laid off on Monday. And hopefully, just getting things back to the new normal. I can't even say normal, just the new normal. So that will be helpful as well. And then, other than that, I've been coloring, crafting, creating. Oh, there's one other thing I want to show you real quick in this video, because I said I'd show you as I went through them, and hopefully I have them on the top, I think. Let me get my hide it away can. Okay, so I've been making Harry Potter ornaments. Y'all know this, because my daughter wants a Harry Potter tree this year. Alright, let me pull some stuff out of here. I can tell I was using a lot of paint. Yow. Okay. So, I have been a busy girl as far as the Harry Potter stuff. I have, and I will show you when I get everything out as to what I mean. There has been, I'll tell you, it's a learning experience doing this. It is. It has been a very, very big learning experience for me. Because I'm new-ish, okay, to paper crafting. My kind of crafting was always something different. Okay, that's the other stuff. So I'm very new to the paper crafting side of things. But let's go ahead. So I made 4, and these are remember-alls. So the stuff inside is supposed to look like smoke. I made 2 for us, and I made 2 for my son and his girlfriend that they're going to get. Then I made 2 of these sweaters for Mr. Ron Weasley. I did not make any for my son or anyone else. These are both for archery. And I made 2 for, if I can get them loose here, Mr. Harry Potter. And those were epic to try to make. Oh, geez, throw everything on the floor. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay. Then I started making these books. And yes, they're solid. Okay, so I made 2 sets for us. And a set for my son and his girlfriend. So that's that one. And then we have this one. And then this one. Oops, sorry. You can't see that. There we go. And then I also made this one. And then I also made this one. Harry Potter. And then I decided to take crazy hair on a wild ride. And I made two of these for us and one for my son. And this is the Chamber of Secrets door. Yes, you heard me. And it is an ornament. And then I made two of these umbrellas for us. They're in their own color. I know that. Don't even hit me up with that. But these are Hagrid's umbrella, and these were fun. These were not my favorite forte. And I made one of these for my son and his girlfriend. But that is where I'm at as far as the Harry Potter ornaments for the tree this year. I still have quite a few other ones that I do want to look into making. And then I also have some more decorative pieces that like sit on your display shelves and stuff. So it may be a very long year. It may be a very long year working with all that. But that's where we're at. That's what I've gotten done so far, and this is just January. So um, hopefully, by the time December hits, hopefully I will have enough ornaments made to cover an 8-foot tree. Hopefully. Um, I know it's some of them are quite time consuming. And I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Ravens Minis here on YouTube. Because a lot of these that I'm making are ideas from her channel where she gives you a printout and tells you how to do it and, the whole 9 yards. So definitely, if you like Harry Potter, go check out her channel because boy, there's ideas. Oh yeah. Um, some of them I don't think I have the skill to do right now. I'm not a clay worker, and they do work with clay in some aspects. So, but anyway, excuse me. If you get a chance, go over check out her channel. Um, quite creative. Like I said, I'm using a lot of tutorials by her. Um, so yeah, and I'm trying to get back into my coloring like I was doing and posting. I did 2 pages yesterday for Instagram. I guess you would call them challenges. Got them up and posted, and just really trying to work around and get a lot done. Of course, my craft room looks like absolute sin right now. It's just a mess. It's horrible. But we also plan to make it look even worse here soon, hopefully. Um, we've been trying to find better solutions for me as far as the craft room goes because I am vertically challenged, as most of you know. I'm in a wheelchair. I mean, when I'm in here, I'm not in my chair. I'm actually sitting in a desk chair, but I don't stand for very long. My legs don't let me stand up very long, nor does my back. So up is a good thing, but up is a bad thing. And if it's in a big heavy dresser, it's really hard for me to get to. I don't see it, I don't think about it, so I don't use it. So we're looking at changing out this whole corner here and this bit here to make it more accessible to me, more usable to me. And that way I can have more things out where I can get to them, where I can see them, where I think to use them. So there's that that we're looking into. And of course, like I said, still trying to get things to make our house more Yule ready for next year, as well as even just doing the Harry Potter stuff. There's just a whole lot to go on and figure out and push through and learn. Because yeah, doing these as I guess they would be minis, um, it's a learning experience for somebody who's not used to doing it. Um, so I'm doing the best with what I can, and I always ask my daughter, does she like it? Does she not? Does she think it looks good? Does she think it looks awful? Because she's the Harry Potter. There we go, connoisseur. She loves everything Harry Potter. So yeah, we're really working on that to try to make it a finished goal. So we're pushing on that. And with only 4 store-bought ornaments for Harry Potter, I've got a long way to go to fill an 8-foot tree.
Um, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. We've already picked out a tree skirt we'd like to get, and we've already picked out our tree topper that we would like to get for the tree for the Harry Potter one. Um, I think they're on Amazon. They had a Marauders map that was a tree skirt we want to get it, and then they had the sorting hat that was a tree topper that we want to get. And that way we'll have those pieces. And then we plan to do our kitchen for Yule next year in nothing but gingerbread. Meaning like the little gingerbread people and stuff like that. And so I found some pieces for that that I really like. So we're looking at doing that. We're also looking at, and I'm afraid to move my camera to show you around my desk because, like I said, everything's a mess right now. It's a huge mess. It's not clean. It's not nice. But we also are looking at changing up some of my desk so that I can get to things easier, have things out where I can, grab them. Because right now everything's kind of a mess, to say the least. Um, and some of the storage that I have just really doesn't work. It may work for somebody else with more space, but it doesn't work for me. Which is a problem we've been facing. Trying to figure out what will work for me, so that it's easy accessible to me. That I'm not gonna have to try to hurt myself to get stuff. Um, I mean, my husband and my daughter have no issue helping. They don't. And of course, they're both fully capable of being completely upright. Um, but I hate to ask. I don't know if anybody else has that issue, but I hate to ask. If I can't get it myself, then I usually get irritated. So, um, but there's that we're looking at to try to make things accessible and easier to reach and do. And I've got, I have a list as long as my leg. Well, probably longer than my leg because I'm not very tall. Of things that I wanted to get done this year. Like I wanted to make a couple items for in bulk to have to sit around and decorate with. I wanted to get some protection bags made to put above the windows and doors here at the house. Um, I wanted to get, of course, Christmas gifts made for this coming year, or Yule gifts, whichever you want to call them. Um, I wanted to get, obviously, a couple things made for my daughter for her birthday coming. Uh, that's in March. But it takes me a while to make things sometimes, especially if it's a new something I've never made. Um, so there's so many things. Like I said, I have a list as long as my leg at least, probably longer. That I want to do this year. Just a lot of things. So it may be a very busy behind the scenes year for me. I'm not sure how much of it will be on camera. Because if it isn't my idea, I kind of feel bad bringing it to you because it's somebody else's idea. Which is why I said with the Harry Potter tree ornaments and stuff, please go check out Raven's Minis on YouTube. Um, these are her tutorials I'm following, and even mine don't look like hers. Okay, they did no, they don't look like hers. Um, so yeah, check her out. Um, she's got quite a list. Quite a list. I'm not. I don't even have half of them done. Some of them I'm not sure if I'll be able to do. Um, so yeah, just go check her out. Um, as far as the beading pens and bookmarks and stuff, I'm learning. I'm learning very quickly on these, and I didn't glue mine because I want to be able to like if the pen piece goes bad in here, I want to be able to change it out without ruining the whole pen. But I made me one of those. I made my daughter one. And I made my mother-in-law one, and that was our little to brighten the gray of winter. Um, and so like yeah, there's a lot of things I'm testing, trying, dealing, moving. I've also been trying to get all of 2024 pictures scrapbooked, which I did. All of 2024 is scrapbook now. Um, we have also went in and turned around our bedroom some because I pulled all my scrapbooks I've made over the years out, put them up on a shelf so that if people want to see them, they can, and then turned around the bookshelf some so that the books for um, the alternative channel that I deal with, which I haven't in a few, over on Jade Maple, the items that would be more suitable for that channel, as far as the witchy practice, are on the altar table now and out where I can get to those. My first full grimoire is in there. I've got another one sitting here, but I'm trying to find the right type of material to put on it because I don't like just plastic yucky binders. Um, so that's another thing that I'm looking into. And there's just multiple. I need to have like 5 of me, so I can just here you do this and you do this and you do this and um. But I've got a year to give myself to get stuff going and done and ready. I think I'll be okay. I just, I want to have things done and situated before the time everything comes. Um, that is me. That's how my brain goes. So, and I've got some cards I was asked to look into making, so I'll probably be doing that. But yeah, and then of course I was watching my friend Tony today from Tony's Witchy Arts and Crafts. Man, I should never watch that channel. And it isn't that she's not good; she's good. That's why I should never watch that channel. Okay, but she took some Dollar Tree wood. Some of them I think were stickers. Some I think were just veneer pieces, and she turned them into some dangles and stuff. And oh my goodness, ugh, that's another project I want to try. I'm never going to get out of this room. Oh, but no, I mean there's so many things I've seen, and I'm trying to get Polly's Pretty's Facebook group back to swapping at least smaller swaps to get everybody motivated. The group size did decrease over the past couple years due to postage and different odd things. People aren't really as interested in swapping, which I dislike because I love to swap. I think it's fun. I love to do pocket letters. I love to switch little like charms. Sometimes I'll do an earring swap with people. Those are usually more private one-on-one swaps. But I love doing swaps, and it's sad that postage is such a pain. Um, but yeah, there's all kinds of things like that I'm trying to do. I myself have been learning how to work with some digitals and stuff, and how to make the digitals. Um, so that's something I'm trying to look into, like what it takes to open an Etsy store. Does it cost money for me to open it? I know it costs for you to put up the items, and just different odd things like that. And I'm also trying to learn like how if somebody posts a picture on Instagram, you snag that picture to put in like a slideshow. Like if I would do like a coloring challenge, say, and I would say, okay, like for the month of January, I want you to color pictures of Chewbacca from Star Wars. Okay. Um, and then people would send in the pictures they colored. I want to know how I can get the picture and then how to put it into like a slideshow on YouTube so that I can then show people on YouTube what the people on Instagram have created, to be fair to the people. Um, and that way, I can show they're obviously hard work. Because some people put quite a lot of time into these coloring pages, they really do. And then you have people out there that are artists that sometimes join in, and yeah, you definitely want to show their work. Um, so there's that too. So I'm trying to learn a bunch of stuff. I'm trying to get a bunch done. Yeah, and it's winter. I mean, we've got how much snow on the ground here? And today is the first warm, ha 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 ha, day that we've had in days. And even so, it's only outside, the temperature's only 18, and that's warm, comparatively speaking to the last 3, 4 days. So, and it's still snowing. It's still snowing. So I don't know, man. I mean, we've shoveled quite a lot of snow, quite a lot. And there's ice, so it just whatever's going to happen, I guess. Mother Nature decided to let it all go, and she is. So, but we need snow so we can, have hopefully a decent, and I'm saying hopefully, so we can have hopefully a decent spring and summer this year, where we can get out and do things. I totally want to make some raised beds here in the yard to put fruits and veggies in so that I can do some canning. Um, so, we need good weather for that. So, but this is what I've been up to lately. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the little hauls. Um, there probably won't be any hauls for a little bit. Because with the hubby just getting back to work, they'll still hold that first 2 weeks, and he only gets paid every 2 weeks. Um, so for a little bit, we're still going to be kind of, getting back into the swing after him coming back from the layoff period. So we'll see how that goes. Because he loves where he works. He loves the people he works with. Loves his bosses. I mean, he couldn't ask for better. Like really, truly, and we're very thankful that they hired him, and that they enjoy having him there, and so we're very thankful about that. And of course, that means the daughter and I are, and little Brownie, of course, are back to holding down the fort. So yes, we'll be holding it down, and so that's all right though. We can do it. We've done it before. We can do it. Uh, and we'll just stay in while it's yucky, and when it gets warm and we can get out, we'll probably go crazy getting out every day. So, but I hope it's nice, or at least if it's not nice weather, I hope at least it's decent enough you've been able to enjoy some of it somehow. I hope that you are healthy and that you are safe. And I hope that something in the video made you smile, even if it was just me not being able to speak English, which sounds crazy. But until next time, thank you so very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, in some part at least. And until next time, thank you again,